Have you ever paused for a moment of quiet reflection, only to realize that some of the decisions you've made weren't truly your own? Maybe you felt an invisible hand gently nudging you, a carefully orchestrated push steering you toward choices that don't align with your deepest values or desires. It's an unsettling, almost eerie feeling, isn't it? This is the subtle reality of manipulation, a powerful force that can quietly seep into our lives without us even noticing. Manipulation isn't exclusive to any gender. Just like men, women can skillfully wield this tool, exploiting emotions and situations to tip the scales in their favor. But here's the key: recognizing manipulation's presence is the very first step on the path to liberation. You are not helpless in the face of this invisible influence. Armed with awareness and the right strategies, you can reclaim your autonomy and dismantle the power that manipulation holds over your mind and decisions. Today, we're diving deep into 5 transformative techniques that will help you spot manipulation, confront it head on, and ensure it never steers your life off course again. Are you ready to take back control and reclaim your agency? Let's get started on this empowering journey. Number 1, recognize the signs of manipulation. Breaking free begins with cultivating sharp awareness. Manipulation is a master of disguise, often masquerading as harmless kindness or even genuine concern. It hides behind excessive flattery, guilt trips, or creating an overwhelming sense of obligation. Think about it. Has someone ever showered you with praise only to immediately ask for a favor? Or maybe they subtly made you feel guilty for setting boundaries that protect your well-being. These behaviors aren't accidental. They are calculated moves designed to influence your choices and control your actions. By staying vigilant, you'll learn to spot these patterns early. Pay close attention to recurring behaviors and trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Awareness gives you the power to step back, analyze situations objectively, and maintain control over your decisions. Building on the awareness and self-respect we've discussed, remember that boundaries are not merely defense mechanisms. They are declarations of self-respect. Asserting yourself confidently and without apology helps deter manipulators and strengthens your autonomy in life. Finally, surround yourself with people who uplift and respect you. Positive relationships act as buffers against manipulation, reminding you of your worth and reinforcing your resilience. By aligning yourself with those who value honesty and mutual respect, you create a support system that makes manipulation much harder to penetrate. Awareness, emotional resilience, firm boundaries, and supportive connections are your greatest tools for breaking free from manipulation and maintaining control over your life. Secret 2, master the art of saying no. Saying no can often feel uncomfortable because it challenges our instinct to maintain harmony and avoid conflict. However, it is one of the most powerful tools you possess to protect your boundaries and uphold self-respect. Manipulators thrive on people pleasers, those who feel obligated to accommodate others even at their own expense. Learning to say no firmly and respectfully is a skill that shields you from undue influence. You don't owe anyone a detailed explanation or apology for prioritizing your well-being. For example, if someone pressures you to take on a task or engage in something that feels wrong to you, a simple and polite response like, "I appreciate your suggestion, but this isn't for me," suffices. This assertiveness sends a clear message without inviting negotiation. Standing your ground is not rudeness. It's a reflection of self-awareness and respect for your own limits. Over time, practicing this approach builds your confidence and teaches others to respect your boundaries. It also helps you prioritize what truly matters in life, aligning your actions with your values rather than succumbing to external pressures. When you say no, you are not merely rejecting a request, you are asserting control over your time, energy, and emotional space. This self-possession is crucial for fostering healthy relationships because it sets the expectation that interactions with you must be mutual and considerate. Remember, the discomfort of saying no is temporary, but the consequences of saying yes to things that undermine your peace can linger much longer. By embracing this principle, you reclaim your agency and strengthen your ability to navigate life with integrity and purpose. Secret 3. Set clear boundaries. Boundaries are essential tools for preserving your mental and emotional well-being. They act as invisible shields that safeguard your time, energy, and inner peace. From setting clear boundaries, remember that personal boundaries serve as guiding principles that define how others can engage with you and what behaviors are acceptable in your interactions. When someone consistently crosses these limits, addressing the situation with calmness and clarity becomes crucial. Use assertive yet respectful language, such as saying, "I feel uncomfortable when this happens, and I'd appreciate it if we could avoid it in the future." This approach communicates your feelings without unnecessary conflict, making it clear that your boundaries are non-negotiable and not optional. Boundaries are the cornerstone of healthy, respectful relationships, ensuring mutual understanding and emotional safety for everyone involved. Setting boundaries not only teaches others how to treat you, but also demonstrates the value you place on yourself. It is a form of self-respect, showing that you prioritize your own needs and well-being without guilt or hesitation. Healthy boundaries create a framework for authentic connections by eliminating resentment and fostering mutual respect. When others honor your limits, it strengthens trust and ensures relationships remain balanced rather than one-sided. Conversely, when boundaries are ignored, it often leads to feelings of being taken advantage of or undervalued. This is why enforcing them is not selfish but necessary. It prevents emotional burnout and cultivates a life of harmony and self-control. Remember, saying no to others can often mean saying yes to yourself, your peace, and your priorities. Secret 4. Detach from emotional manipulation. Manipulators are skilled at exploiting emotions to gain control over others, often leveraging feelings like anger, guilt, or fear to bend situations in their favor. One common tactic is exaggerating their reactions to cast you as the villain, creating an emotional trap designed to provoke a hasty and regretful response. The key to disarming such manipulative behavior lies in emotional detachment, a skill that requires mindfulness and self-control. Begin by taking a deep breath and pausing before you respond, allowing yourself to regain composure and perspective. For instance, if someone accuses you with statements like, "You don't care about me," after you refuse a request, resist the urge to react defensively. Instead, respond calmly and assertively by saying, "I understand how you feel, but this decision is what's best for me." This approach validates their emotions without compromising your boundaries, helping to de-escalate the situation while preserving your integrity. By staying composed and refusing to engage in the emotional escalation manipulators seek, you maintain control over both the interaction and your inner peace. On emotional detachment, the final and perhaps most important strategy to combat manipulation is to build your emotional resilience. This means cultivating a strong sense of self-esteem and standing firm in your values and decisions. Manipulation often preys on insecurity. Therefore, the more confident and grounded you are in who you are, the less susceptible you become to outside influence. Building emotional resilience requires a continuous commitment to personal growth, whether through reading, reflection, or engaging in practices that enhance self-awareness and self-improvement. Equally important is surrounding yourself with positive individuals who uplift and empower you rather than drain your energy. A positive environment strengthens your power and confidence. Secret 5. Ultimately, a resilient mindset is your greatest armor, enabling you to stand strong in the face of adversity and protect yourself from those who seek to control or manipulate you. To further enhance emotional resilience, cultivating a habit of mindfulness is essential. Mindfulness allows you to observe your thoughts and emotions without being overwhelmed by them, helping you maintain control over your responses to challenging situations. Regularly practicing mindfulness techniques such as meditation or journaling can provide clarity on your emotional triggers and teach you how to detach from them. Additionally, prioritizing mental health through activities that promote relaxation and stress relief, like exercise or spending time in nature, can boost your emotional endurance. Building this inner strength creates a solid foundation, enabling you to navigate life's challenges with confidence and wisdom. The more you invest in emotional resilience, the less you will be swayed by external pressures or negative influences, ensuring you remain the master of your mind and actions. Conclusion: manipulation does not have to control your life. The key is to recognize the signs early, whether it's guilt-tripping, gaslighting, or emotional blackmail, and respond with clarity and confidence. By standing firm in your boundaries, you send a clear message that you value yourself and expect respect. Building emotional resilience is crucial. It allows you to stay calm and composed even when faced with difficult or manipulative behavior. When you strengthen your emotional fortitude, you are less likely to be influenced or controlled by others. These strategies empower you to protect your well-being and foster healthier, more balanced relationships. Which of these strategies resonated most with you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more insights, and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. Let's empower ourselves together, one step at a time.